How many?
Yes.
All of them?
What time?
How many? How many? 5?
No, 10.
10? All 10?
Yeah, 10.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This is the last thing?
No.
Everything else is good?
Yeah, I had insulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is not heavy.
Okay. So there's more after this, right?
Yeah, it's more. 10 sheets more.
But no more boxes. All right.
No problem. ¿Es vale?
No más. No necesito. Ponga español. Clientes Ecuador. No inglés. Well, okay, I'm back and welcome to my channel where discipline creates financial freedom. So I'm not gonna go ahead and show you guys the stop that I made in Long Island City, New York. I just want to go ahead and jump here to Newark, New Jersey, picking up some building materials from a company called X-Tech Building Supplies. So I should have actually got this guy's name, because as soon as we ran into each other in the lot, I started speaking Spanish to him right away. He looked at me like I was crazy, like, "Hey, papa, you speak Español?" I said, "You know what? Muy poquito, señor." He's like, "Wow, excelente, excelente." It's funny because a lot of these guys who you deal with in the lots, who are working like the high-lows or helping you load the trucks, a lot of them are of Hispanic descent. So it's just kind of natural for me to kind of speak their language. I mean, stuff that I picked up in high school, which I really didn't care too much about, to be honest with you. But it's amazing that as I've gotten older and working as a professional, that I actually use the language on a frequent basis, especially when one of the customers or one of the staff people only speaks Spanish as their native language. All right, so that's done. So after a 35-minute wait, 30-minute load, and a 40-minute drive, I believe, I finally made it to the Flatiron District of Manhattan. Now, this is where the frustration started to begin. All right, so I called Peter. All right, I called him about maybe 10 minutes prior, talked to him over the phone, and told him that he's got 1,600 pounds of building materials to pick up. All right. Now, this stuff is not just 1,600 pounds of feathers. This is some heavy stuff coming out of this truck. All right. To no surprise, Mr. Peter the Goon, and that's the name I'm going to give him, the Goon, decided not to come downstairs to help out and unload the truck. The last time I checked, he also talked to me over the phone, and he said that he had 4 guys that's going to come and help. But guess what? Not one single person came down. All right, so without complaining and crying like I never do, I decided to just take it upon myself to just do this unload, actually. I mean, I'm just not one of these guys in the city. You know, I'm not one of the many, many lazy people who come outside every day to get a check, but don't really want to work for it. I'm just not one of those guys, and I never will be. I wasn't raised that way. All right. Well, anyway, I want to talk to you guys about this ETF with ticker symbol XLV. All right. Now, I own 5 shares of it. I was a little bit hesitant to get involved in this ETF, but after doing some research, I decided to do it because it only makes sense. XLV tracks major healthcare companies inside the S&P 500. So instead of investing into a single healthcare company, this ETF is going to give you exposure to a diversified basket of companies involved in like pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, medical devices, healthcare providers, and life sciences. And then to top it off, some of you guys might be familiar with these companies. Some of its holdings include Eli Lilly, Johnson & Johnson, AbbVie, United Health Group, and Merck. Yeah, I'm a cone guy. Whenever you see me, I don't care if I'm in a parking lot. I'm putting them cones down. I done seen guys hit poles, side swipe the car. Heck, I mean, 2 days ago, I had an ambulance driver actually hit my door. Now, whose fault was that? Could be mine, could be his, but hey, I done seen everything. So if you ever catch me out there in that New York region and you see a whole bunch of cones by a Sprinter van, yep, that's me, Mr. Hunter Line. All right, so back to the healthcare XLV ETF. So when you think of healthcare, right, you know, a lot of people are simply just living longer. I mean, there's a lot of things online. I think the scientists are getting incredibly smart. We know with the growth of AI is going to play a big part in healthcare and keeping people alive a whole lot longer. So why not do it? So when I chose this ETF, it wasn't about getting rich overnight. I want to be very, very clear about that. It's not about getting rich overnight, folks. This one is more long term. This is a little bit more about what the healthcare sector is going to be like 5 to 10 years down the road. All right. So as I wrap things up with this ETF XLV, which covers the healthcare sector. Like I said earlier, I only own 5 shares, and that may not seem large today, but it represents ownership in some of the most powerful healthcare companies in the world. And it's designed more for consistency and long-term wealth building. Remember, as an investor, I'm not into the whole short-term game because that doesn't happen. It's about taking care of the older me. At 42 years old, you know, I want to make sure by the time I hit 50 and 60, I want to look back at what I did and I just want to be proud. And investing into ETFs and some stocks here and there is one of, right? I want to be clear, it's one of the best ways to do it. All right, that's all I got. As always, discipline creates financial freedom. I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you next time.